It's your boy Smooth Jewlz, CIMJ, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastards. Gang!
Rain on the pole, rain on the pole, rain on the pole, rain on the pole, oh, rain on them, rain on them, rain on the.
All right, so we got the one and only Smooth Jewlz jumping off the porch with us today. Welcome, bro.
Yeah, Camden in the building, man. Thank you for having me, man. It's a pleasure.
I appreciate you pulling up on us while you're in Atlanta too, man.
Of course, man. Great hospitality out here. I had to come get that southern hospitality.
For sure, man. And how we feeling today, man?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. Blessed, man. Highly favored.
Yeah, for sure, man. And what brings us to Atlanta? You on a promo run?
Yeah, I'm on a crazy promo run. Just smashed the DJ Stream.
Shout out the Screen, man.
Yeah, shout out the Screen, man. For real, man. You know, with my boy Smitty, man. Talk is cheap.
For sure, man.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, man. So, Camden, New Jersey, man. I never been, bro.
Centerville.
Put me on, man. What be going on up there, bro?
Man, it's real treacherous out there, man. Just a lot of poverty, a lot of drugs being sold, bodies, you know what I mean? It's crazy out there. It's real ugly.
Were you really young when you kind of got exposed to the violence in the city and everything too? Like, do you remember like losing your first friend, some shit like that?
I lost my cousin when I was like 18. That like really broke my heart because it was like prom day. And then we just found out he died and it was like crazy. He got shot in the head.
Oh, shit.
R.I.P. Dave, man.
Shoot.
Yeah, he died right down the street from my crib.
For real?
Yeah, yeah.
Were y'all real close and everything?
Yeah, that was my heart, man. Got a tattoo right here. R.I.P. Dave, man.
True.
Real shit.
Was he older than you or?
No, he was younger. He was 17.
Oh, for real? Okay, so
Yeah.
y'all was around the same age.
Yeah.
Man, so how'd you cope with his loss, man? I'm sure you're still coping with it too, man.
Nigga, I cried every day. I ain't gonna hold you. For a minute, a long time, a couple months.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was my dog. That was my heart.
for sure, man. So what was you into as a kid growing up, man? Like, what was you doing, out there in Camden, bro?
Shit, hustling, playing sports, messing with girls. You know, just thugging.
So it sounds like you was off the porch at
Yeah,
a
I've
pretty
been
young
on the
age.
porch
then,
as a
huh?
kid, you know what I mean? It's right to tell you, like, fuck you mean, I've been on the porch.
So what led to you jumping off the porch so young? Was it just being around the shit? Like you walk outside and this is what you seeing type
Yeah,
shit? or-
being introduced to it and then, you know, poverty. Like, my mother ain't have it, you feel me? You know, my mom worked a basic job. Like, my mom was working at Home Depot. Like, she wasn't making no bread for real, so it was just hard to have food on the table, you feel me? Some nights we barely had cable. So, you know what I mean? We had to grind.
Yeah. So who'd you grow up with? Was it just you and moms in the house? Did you have brothers and sisters? Was
I
your
grew
pops
up
around?
with two younger brothers, Logan and Henri. Shout out to my brothers.
Okay.
You know what I mean? R.I.P. Mommy.
Yeah, I know you recently lost her, right?
Yeah, I lost her in 23, yeah.
Okay. So, man, first talk about what do you want people to know about your moms, man? Like, what type of woman was she, man?
Lovely, man. Just a kind soul, like always like the backbone, like all the family members always lived with us. She always let people live with us. She always helped people get on their feet. She was just real giving. Like she was like a pure soul, man. She was an angel.
And how did her passing affect the family? Did it kind of bring you guys closer together? Did everyone kind of just go their separate ways, or?
A little bit of both, you feel what I'm saying? Because I found out was crazy because I just got woken up to it. Like, oh, your mom died. I'm like, they woke me up out of my sleep. Like, your mom died. I'm like, huh? You lying? I'm like, but yeah, I had to carry her out in this black bag, put her in the hearse and everything. Like, I had to carry her out the bed. Like, that shit was just, what? That shit was crazy.
Shoot. No, that's crazy. Sorry to hear that too, man.
Yeah.
Was she like real sick around that time too, or was
Nah,
it real
she just
sudden?
died out of nowhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
She died out of nowhere, went in her sleep.
True. Did that affect how you make your music and everything? Like, did you kind of start putting like a lot of that pain into the music? and
Definitely
everything, too?
started putting more pain into it, putting my life into it more, yeah. You need that though. You know, it became therapy.
Nah, real shit. And did you graduate school? Did you go to college afterwards? What was you doing at
Now,
that time?
I graduated high school. My mom ain't play that. Hell no. you ain't graduate, you was getting the fuck out. Real rap. So, yeah, I graduated high school. I went to college for like a semester and then I dropped out.
Why'd you drop out so quickly, man?
There wasn't no money in that jump. I needed to get to that bread.
What college were you going to? Was it something like close to home
Oh
type
yeah,
shit?
yeah,
or-
yeah. It was this place called Camden County, like where all the like neighborhood went there. It was like a little school and shit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, they had the Johns though. They definitely had the Johns, them things in there.
So what was mom's reaction when you tell her after one semester, like, I'm done with this shit. This ain't for me.
Boy, she was mad as shit, boy. She cursed me out so bad. But it's like, we grown now. What you can do?
Yeah. And was your pops around at all, like when you were growing up and everything?
Nah, not really, nah. Me and my pop got close when I was like 18.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
And who initiated that? Was it him reaching out to you to kind of, build up that relationship, or was it you
It
reaching
was
out?
really me, yeah. Like,
Okay.
trying to have a relationship with my pop. We cool now, though. That's my dog. We like this now. Yeah.
Now, shout out to you, man, because a lot of people hold resentment when they pops ain't around as a kid and everything.
I mean, in the beginning, I did, like, especially you trying to, like, discipline. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But now we cool, like, we good.
Yeah. Do you notice a lot of similarities, like, between you and your pops?
Oh,
then?
yeah, that's like my twin, man. Talk the same, everything.
Good show, man.
I got a lot of his ways that I be seeing it like, damn, really my pop's son, like, her birth or son.
So, besides losing a lot of close ones, man, what were some other trials and tribulations you had to overcome in your life so far, man?
So being homeless, over this music shit, I ain't gonna lie, man. A lot of this music shit cutthroat, you feel what I'm saying? A lot of niggas will jerk you out of this shit. You know what I mean? You really gotta navigate through, like, you learn through trials and tribulations. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, real shit.
Yeah.
And what influenced you to start rapping at first? Were you just like freestyling and all that, or did you start like right in the studio and everything, or?
What happened was my man had came home and shit, and he was like, yo, man, Smooth, you might as well just talk your shit on this junk, 'cause when you talking, niggas be feeling you. And then he was like, yo, I'm like, nah, I don't rap. And I just, they gassed me up to talk on it, and I talked. That shit came out on some like DJ drama shit. Whole town was fucking with it. So I'm like, all right, fuck it, I just started rapping. You know what I'm saying?
How old were you at the time?
I think I was like 21.
Okay, so this came way later in life then. huh?
Yeah. I always loved music though. Like, always would rap nigga shit. They be like, oh, that's you? I be like, nah, that ain't me. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Who'd you grow up listening to? Like, who's some of your favorite artists? Huh?
I mean, favorite artist is 50 Cent. 50 Cent was one of my favorite. DMX, Jay-Z, Jadakiss. That time, but I really grew up in like the Philly hip hop scene. Like that was really like something we was big up there with, like, Headshots, Reed Dollars, Meek Mill, Joey Jad, Bity Siegel.
Yeah.
All that was like running our neighborhood. Like that's what we was listening to. Like that was the Bible to us. Real shit.
And what about now? Who you be listening to? Besides yourself, obviously.
Oh yeah,
'Cause I know every artist gonna tell you,
yeah,
I just be listening to
you
myself.
artists, you listen to yourself. I fuck with Dirt. I fuck with Rod Wave. I fuck
Okay.
with Future. Shout out Fetty Wap. I fuck with Fetty Wap too. You know what I mean? A couple artists. That's it.
Yeah. You ever get to work with Fetty Wap?
Nah, but I talked to him. My brother was in the group, so I know him.
Oh, for
Yeah,
real?
Yeah, my brother
Okay.
P Dice, Free P Dice, man. For real.
Nah, he's got to put that in motion, man. That'd make for a crazy song, too.
Yeah, definitely. Woo, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
But that little South Jersey, North Jersey connection.
And how'd you get the name Smooth Jewlz, man? Who gave you that, or did you come up with that? Break this
Nah,
down.
what happened was my man he owned the restaurant and shit. I used to be over there talking, politicking with the Jones and He was like, cause at first I used to go by the goat and I couldn't trademark that jam, cause of all the goats and all that. So he like, yo, like you smooth as shit. You the smoothest nigga I ever met. Like, he like Smooth Jewlz. I'm like, oh yeah, that do ring. Like, so I just ran with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's been a blessing ever since. It opened up so many doors, changing that name.
Oh, for real?
Hell yeah, 'cause I feel like the name before was like intimidating. You know what I mean? Like, how the fuck you a goat? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And would you say you started taking rap serious like right away at 21, or take
Yeah,
a
if
while?
I loved it from the rip. Like, once
Okay.
I picked the mic up, I never put it down. Like, I love that shit more than life itself.
Yeah. And did you start off writing, or were you always punching in, or what's your creative process like today?
Always writing. I love the pen and the pad and paper, man. Well, I don't really write on the paper no more, but more on the phone. But I love writing. Yeah.
I feel like that's a lost art these days. Too.
Yeah,
Like,
everybody
I'm sure you
going
get
in
in the
there
studio.
freestyle.
Other artists ain't writing shit. They just going in
They
there all the
punching
time.
in like every 3-4 bars. I mean, that's cool and everything, but I feel like that's what it took away from the substance. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like real bars and all that.
Yeah, because that's what you're known for.
Yeah.
Is the bars and everything too. Man.
Yeah. I be talking that shit, putting them words together.
Does it take you a while to like write a song or a freestyle or anything like that, or is it pretty, within like 10, 20 minutes type shit? Or
Some shit, like sometimes it be long, sometimes it be 10, 20 minutes, sometimes it depends. Like if I really like the beat, I'm gonna run on that jam.
do you take your time with it? Like, will you sit with a beat for a couple days and write to it?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes it's come to you, just knock it out like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. So what was one of the first songs that kind of gave you a buzz, whether it was locally or even online or anything?
I'm gonna say Back It Up. It was a single I did, was it last summer or the summer before? About 2 summers now, coming on 2 summers ago. That shit started hitting the lid on like Power 99. All the DJs was playing, they was in the club, it got like Song of the Week. It went viral on Hang the Line. It started like moving and shit, and I started like running around with like the influencers like Meatball, Juju, and all the niggas up there.
When you recorded that song, did you know it was like one of them ones, or did
Yeah, definitely from the rip. It just had that feel, like it was like, cause Jersey Club real popping up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it was like, hell yeah, I already knew from the rip.
Did it take off like as soon as you dropped it and all that, or did you have to like work it and kind
No,
of?
I had to work it. I had to work it, but niggas was fucking with it though, heavy.
What, you remember the first time you heard it on the radio? Like, what was your reaction, man?
I was hype as shit. I ain't gonna hold you because it came out the blue. Like I was hype as hell. My man DJ RL played that jump. That shit had the hood on fire and everybody was calling like, yo, you on the radio, you on the radio. So it was like a hype jump, like damn.
Yeah, because a lot of artists like to downplay radio, but I still feel like as an artist, if you hear your song on the radio,
Radio makes superstars.
real shit, they ain't just playing anyone on.
Nah, hell no. Especially if you get in rotation, that shit can make you blow, like get you bookings and all that.
Yep.
Real shit.
Did seeing the success of that song like really motivate you? Like, all right, I know.
Yeah, I know I can do it. Yeah, for real, of course. Cause it's like, all right, you get one, you can get another one. You know what I mean?
Real shit.
Real right.
And now we got this new Power 105 freestyle with DJ Self, man.
Yeah, killed that joint. Shout out Self, man. Shout out Smitty again, man. Talk is cheap.
Was that some shit you had pre-wrote? Like you was ready? Like you knew what beat you was gonna get?
Yeah, I already knew. I already told Smitty, I'm like, man, I'm gonna kill that joint. We go out there, and that was it. One take it.
And talk about the reaction online. Look like fans loving this shit. They eating it up
it
in the
was.
comments
It
and
was hitting the lid, especially on Facebook. I was shocked. I'm like, damn, like people from my city was loving it. People in New York was loving it. I think that shit like that, like over 140,000. Shit did this thing. Shout out Self, man. Good dude.
Yeah. And what's the music scene like in Camden right now? Is a lot of artists up there? They all popping, or is it what really be going on?
I mean, yeah, everybody trying like, it's like more like crabs in a barrel, but everybody trying like get on, like, we just waiting on one South Jersey artist to break through it, and then everybody can run through the gate.
Yeah. Do you feel like it's more competition? Like, I want to be the first one to blow up, or is it real hate to like, man,
I feel like
fuck
it's a
him,
lot
I
of
don't
hate.
want him to
It's a
blow
lot
up
of
at
hate,
all.
lot of hate, because everybody want to be the guy.
Now I hear that a lot from Jersey artists that sit up here too, no matter where they from in Jersey.
Yeah, everybody
they
want to be the
say
nigga.
there's so much hate, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of hate.
Why y'all be hating on each other?
I
man?
don't know, like, I be like, damn, like, you go somewhere else, they love you, like, but then you don't, niggas that support somebody else, they won't even bang you, you be like, weird as shit. But then let somebody else start jacking you and then everybody get behind it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a dick-eating city, man. I hate to say it, but it's the truth.
Yeah, sometimes no one cares until everyone else cares.
Right.
Like, you come down here to Atlanta and you blow up, everyone's like, oh, that's my boy.
Oh, Atlanta
right there,
show
man.
hella love, just like New York. Like they show hella love, but y'all used to everybody making it, so it's like it's regular. You feel what I'm saying? Seeing an artist blow, it's like, oh, yeah. I remember him from such and such. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We ain't never seen nobody make it, so you know what I mean? Like,
Do you feel like you get more love in the city or outside?
I mean, the narrative's starting to change in the city, but I definitely say outside, definitely. You know what I mean? Because I feel like niggas is so used to seeing you, they're not used to a change you. You know what I mean? So they're not used to a new version of you, seeing you in a different light. They so seeing you just used to hustling and all that, so they don't see you as that person.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Do you be checking the analytics, like, to see where your listeners are? Like, are they in Philly? I know you said New York, you'd be showing you a lot of love.
Yeah, New York showed me a lot of love. Philly, Atlanta, and Cali too.
Oh, for real? Okay. For sure, man.
Yeah.
How would you describe the Philly music scene to New Jersey?
Philly more popping. Like, that's where the market at, really, because they got the radio station and it's, you know what I mean? But yeah, Philly got some real spitters though, I ain't gonna lie.
I see you work with a lot of Philly artists too, man.
Yeah, shout out Rick Ruler, shout out D-Sturdy, yeah, and Free Leaf Ward.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
Free my boy Leaf,
yeah,
for sure, man.
Leaf was tough,
Yeah.
definitely tough.
Was that intentional for you to kind of like network in other cities like Philly and all that too? Or
Oh yeah,
you was
definitely.
just fucking with these artists like, man, we gonna get one in regardless.
A couple niggas I was really just fucking with, like Rick the Ruler I was just fucking with, like we just hit it off from the rip. But yeah, definitely. I mean, it's right there. Like, I'm from Camden, that's like 5 minutes over the bridge.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, so hell yeah.
And you've been going crazy on all these other platforms and everything too, man.
Yeah,
Like you mentioned,
man.
Hang the Line, you went viral on there.
Yeah, definitely.
On the radar, you've been going crazy. and
Yeah, on the
everything, too.
radar. Yeah, shout out Gabe and them. It was a good job. Just did Bars on 5 with AB. Yeah, man, definitely grinding.
Yeah. It's like, you serious about this shit. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? A lot of
That's
artists
my
say they're
passion.
serious.
Nah, like I'm serious. Like it's number one. This first priority in life.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Damn right.
And you went viral for this interview. He asked you a question. Damn near snapped on him, man. Man, what was going on that day, man? Was you just pissed off? Like, what was going on, man?
I mean, sometimes you just gotta check niggas. Like, you don't interview me if you ain't coming right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's talk about the tape. Like, why you wanna talk about how long I've been rapping for? Nigga, you know how long I've been rapping for. That's why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the tape. Let's talk about where I was at in life. What made me come about this tape? Where was I at in life with the tape? Let's talk about the tape so everybody can run to the tape. You know what I mean?
What's your thoughts on podcasters and interviewers every day? Because it seems like a lot of them just be on the clout chase.
Definitely,
you know what I'm saying?
definitely.
They ain't trying to even ask you about music at all.
They don't even really care
They want to
about
know
music.
about the beef. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Shit like that. Or they want to
Yeah.
ask you about two rappers that have nothing to do with you, man. Like,
Yeah.
what's your thoughts on their situation and everything, man?
They do be messy. I mean, some of it's entertainment, I ain't gonna lie. Like, a lot of it be good, clickbait and everything. But, hey, man, get your bread how you get it. You feel what I'm saying? But I wanted the music industry to get back to music,
Yeah.
get back to talent.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
a lot of the fans and listeners, it's like,
Yeah.
they don't even be caring about the music
They
anymore.
don't.
Because they rather be entertained.
Real shit. Like, my man just got into some bullshit. I posted that shit at the lid. I'm like, damn, I wish the music did that.
Not for real.
Real shit.
Yep. And speaking of doing research, over 500 shows you've done at this point?
Yeah, over 500 shows, man. I've been grinding, man. It's like my 13th year coming on, yeah. I've been grinding for a minute, man. Literally took the stairs. Real shit. Like, I used to pray to be on here. And look, I'm here.
For sure, man.
Real shit.
And you just started out like doing clubs and everything, but you've shared the stage with some
I
big
started
names.
with open mics.
Open
with like
mics,
3
for
niggas
real?
in the crowd. Yeah, I done paid for shows. It be you and the janitor.
No one else in there, huh?
No one else, for real. Mm-hmm.
So what did those days teach you that you could apply going forward and everything, you know?
Just be grateful, man, and appreciate the process, you know what I mean? And enjoy it, you know what I mean? It's a roller coaster and this shit gonna be tough, but keep grinding.
Yeah, not real shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking of the tape, man, Volume 2 on the way, right?
Yeah, Hottest in the Bity Volume
Hottest in
2,
the Bity,
man,
man.
definitely, man.
Yeah.
If you ain't listened to Volume 1, go get into it now.
Yo. So let's talk about the first one real quick though, man. Like, what was the inspiration when you made that one? Like, where were you at mentally? Because you went crazy throughout this whole fucking tape, I felt like, too, man.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I was just in a space where I just wanted to give him something, man. Like, give him something. Like, I was just in my party bag, girl bag. I just wanted to show a different element to me. You feel me saying? Besides street music, so I just gave them what I had, and they was loving it.
Yeah, talk about the reaction, the feedback that you got from the fans and everyone too.
Oh yeah, they love Back It Up. They love BBL Dizzy, Rain on the Pole. Yeah, all them records is just ridiculous.
Real shit, man. Yeah. So Volume 2, man, what should we expect to hear on this one, bro?
Really more my story this time, like
Okay.
my struggle and my pain and my everyday life. You know what I mean? You're gonna get the real me in this one.
Is it real therapeutic when you tap in and like kind of make those type of songs then?
Hell yeah, cause it feel good, like just to get it off your chest. You know what I mean? Music be like your own therapist a little bit.
No, absolutely, man.
Real shit.
Yeah, Rod Wade told me like, man, that microphone is his therapist. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit. That's a fact.
Yep.
Cause sometimes you feel like you can't talk to nobody, cause you know as a man they expect us to always be like tough and you know what I mean, and emotionless, but you know what I mean. So you gotta talk to somebody and talk to the microphone.
Yep. Any features gonna be on there? Or you going solo on this one?
I got a couple features on there. Yeah, couple little features on there.
And what about producer-wise? Who'd you work with on this one?
Couple like underground people. You know what I mean? Give them a couple names and shit. And my man hit the plug on that joint. A lot of shit with him.
Okay. So what fans want to know, man? When this shit dropping, bro? You ain't got to give them a date. We can say March, April, May. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say right before the summer.
Okay.
Just so they can just vibe with it throughout the whole summer.
For sure, man. And how would you describe your growth as an artist, you know, from when you first started rapping at age 21 up until today on this new project, man?
A lot, like, you know what I mean, getting out your comfort zone, telling your story, to be able to say what you want to say. In the beginning, when you first start rapping, I feel like you can't say what you're not able to really write what you really want to say, because you just, you know what I mean, you just learning how to put bars together and you rushing to the hook. But like eventually you become talented enough or structured enough where you could really tell your story and say what you want to say and really get your point across.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that's gonna make them fans like diehard fans too, once they really know your story and everything too.
They feel like they can relate to you.
For sure, man. So man, give us a little bit of the struggle, man. Like what was you going through, you know, coming up that you keep bringing up the struggle and everyting, man?
Just like I said, not having, being poor, going through homelessness, just going through shit in the streets, like, you feel me? Everyday shit, you feel me? My story ain't really too different than everybody's shit, but you know what I mean? Cause some niggas, you know, it's always somebody down the street that's doing worse than you, but I was fucked up, like, you feel what I'm saying? But now we up.
Yeah. So when you look back, like, how proud of yourself are you? You know, everything that you've been able to overcome, then. Man.
Oh yeah, I'm proud of myself, definitely. I definitely grew up, like, I definitely got out my own way. Like, a lot of us, we be in our own way. You gotta get out your own way, put your pride to the side, put your head down and grind.
For sure, man. You got a lot of day one still around you and everything, or did a lot of people fall off? Or
A lot of people fell off, though. I got probably like a couple day ones, but a lot of people fell off, though. Yeah.
And how you deal with that when you start losing people like that? Not from death to jail or anything, but just you outgrow people. It happens. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like they wasn't your friend to begin with, because I feel like a real friend gonna stay there regardless to the ups and downs. Because you're not gonna get along with everybody. I mean, sometimes you're gonna bump heads. It's life. You feel me? But if they stay there, they rock with you, and vice versa.
No, that's real shit, man. What's some game you would share to the youngins coming up right now, man?
All that killing shit, man. Like, chase your goals. Like, these young niggas ain't got no goals. Like, they not worried about getting fly. They not worried about like pulling up in new whips. Like, I'm from an era where we got excited to pull up in a whip. Like, these niggas, they excitement is bodies and all that. Like, I'm like, damn, niggas don't even chase bread anymore. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, niggas be cool. Oh, check the scoreboard and all that. Like, nah, fuck that. Get some bread. You know what I mean? Do right by your family.
No, real shit,
Real
man.
shit.
I feel like a lot of kids, like, they don't value life at all.
Hell no.
Everything's like, man, I'm quick to kill someone. I don't even care if I die type shit. Like, damn.
These niggas catching bodies to celebrate their last day of school. Like, shit is crazy. I be like, damn, like,
And
get
then,
some bread.
And then they broadcasting it in social media and on songs.
And then they snitching on themselves, like.
And then quickly to be like, man, who's snitching?
You indicted yourself. You left the whole paper trail, like, and then you said you did it, like, you might as well just put the cuffs on yourself.
Yeah, that's the shit that with drill music, it's like, man, if you really doing drills, you should not be rapping anything.
No.
Man, go make some other type of music. You
Right.
don't want that type of heat, man. Yeah. Shit crazy these days.
Definitely.
Go ahead and plug your social media so everyone knows where to tap in with you too, bro.
You can tap in everywhere at Smooth Jewlz, SMOOTH Jewlz, JEWLZ. Gang.
Good show, man. We know the project coming. What else should fans expect in 2026 from you, Smooth?
Man, just taking off, man. Just becoming that nigga and it's just taking off. Just breaking that door down.
For
For
sure.
real. Consistency and a lot of great material.
I forgot to ask you earlier, how do you be dealing with like online trolls and haters and everything? You be clapping back? Do you just ignore them? Do you block them?
I do a little bit of clapping back, but I'm trying to like stop it, cause it's like, man, you ain't gotta give them word for word. Like, let them hate, like, you know what I mean? Cause that's still like engagement.
Absolutely.
People
yeah.
don't understand, like, comments is the reason why you make the Explorer page and all that. So yeah, let them talk. Go ahead and talk. I be laughing.
For real? You just
Yeah, I be cracking
This
up.
should be funny, man.
And plus, it's motivation. Like, I look at the comments, it's motivation. Like, oh, that's how you feel? All right, we gonna see. And then them same niggas be fans, and or the same bitches that be on your dick later on. You know, the tables always turn.
Real shit. Good show, man. Any shout outs you want to give before we wrap it up? Get you out of here, man?
And shout out Smitty, man, real rap, man. It's a blessing to have him, man. Talk is cheap. Shout out to my day one sturdy bull Dive. Shout out Camden, you know what I mean? First Camden artist to be on here as a stamp. You know, shout out Jersey, man. Shout out CIMG, man.
Rain on the pole, rain on the pole, rain on the pole, rain on the pole, oh. Rain on them hoes, rain on them hoes, rain on them hoes.